Guys, what's up? It's Nicole, and I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. We are 30 minutes late, and we apologize. We apologize. We had some technical difficulties, but that's okay. I'm the CEO and founder of Exquisite PR Firm. And you know how we do it over here. We wound things down, and we talk about who's to the left of us and who's to the right of us. Tonight, you guys, we got Ashley Marie. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about the mindset, and we're talking about investments. If you would like to comment, if you would like to say anything, please feel free to say something to her. She'll respond and we will answer, or she'll answer you herself. And we're going to do it like we do it here on Winding Down. To the left of me, I have
Lakeisha Sager, owner of LA Keys Financial Services. And to the bottom of me, we have Ashley Marie.
Ashley Marie from California, and I am a nonprofit owner. I own a cosmetics line. I do PR management and a whole bunch of other things. And then who I have to the left of me is.
All right, this is King Jacob, man. CEO, Kennard Music Management, Kennard Media, innovator, game changer, your baby mama's favorite radio host, and welcome to Winding Down Late Night Conversations with yours truly, King Jacob, Pavani J, LA
yeah, what's
Keys,
happening?
Becky X, Keisha.
Right, right. So what we talking about here? We was like, I love the fact that you said something because we were just talking before the show. Everybody goes to the green room. We know how it goes. And you're talking about you were a nonprofit, and you owned a couple of businesses. But what you did say was that you were a PR.
Yeah.
So what's happening? What's happening? You ain't tell me that part. That's the part you left off. Why you ain't say that?
I've been doing PR on and off for about 10 years. I worked for a magazine that was locally here in the California area, and that's just basically kind of how I got started off.
Oh
Started
wow.
doing management and then started getting into PR and doing
Mm-hmm.
graphic design and all that kind of good stuff.
Pick your phone up. I gotta hook up. That's what that means. Pick your phone up. I'll be calling you.
I got you. Whatever you need, I got you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So at this transformation, tell me what this transformation is about because they say transformation mindset. What's that all about?
Are you asking me like what the aspect of mindset is or the transformation of it?
Yes, because that what the topic was it says transformation mindset or transformation mindset and investment. So I was wondering when the because I don't make the topics up. That's my team. I don't come up with this. I don't book myself. I don't do any of those things. And once you get a team and you have people that book your staff for you, you just follow up. That's the great thing about this, right? I just get to follow up before the show starts. So I was like, wow, the transformation. I was wondering like what happened? Like did something happen where you went through a transformation? Did something go on and then the mindset came in and you started doing this because it's not like you're 50 or 60.
Right.
You're young.
Just kind of something that I kind of speak to with the youth and stuff that I work with, having that creator mindset to help you transition into, who you are as a person, finding out more about yourself. So, if you have that creator mindset, then you're able to, there's no limits. You're able to do whatever you want to do. I always tell them to continue to keep having a creator mindset and not have a defender mindset and try to blame other people for everything. Because at the end of the day, you have to learn from, your mistakes and keep, pushing, keep grinding.
And
Absolutely.
it's the truth. Repeat that again. You said don't do what again?
Don't have a defender mindset where you basically blame everybody else for what's going on around you and in your life. Change
Man,
that around and have a creator mindset. Change it.
Can I
absolutely.
have you to say that one more time for the people on the back pew that didn't hear it in the chat?
don't don't have a defender mindset. You want to have a mindset that is a creator mindset, so that way you're able to keep pushing yourself and elevating to who you want to be as a person, and just keep grinding. Don't
So
blame
that
it on anybody else. You gotta do what you have to do.
thoughts create reality. Do you agree?
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm a firm believer in thoughts create reality. You think it and so you shall be.
Mhm.
Um, I'm a firm believer in that. I have not heard anyone say it better than what you just said it. That's called keep it simple, stupid. The defender mindset, and you defeat yourself every time. I've not heard anyone say it like that, and that was just like awesome. Um, and so what about that thing you were asking her before, Keisha? You asking her what?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. We asked a lot, but I asked about food. I
Look.
don't. I don't
The
remember.
advocate, advocate, the advocate.
I need a little catch up sometimes.
That's okay. We all do about the advocacy. So,
Yeah.
so you have a nonprofit organization, and you're an advocate. But what are you an advocate for?
So I have a nonprofit organization called World of Powerful Youth Organization. I will be hitting 8 years in February. So I'm an advocate in our community. So basically, I just teach them the life skills that they're not learning inside of school, so that way that they can be basically what we didn't learn. I'm teaching them now. So that way, when they do graduate high school, they have the fundamentals that they need to keep pursuing what they want to do. So I'm teaching them those life skills. So, like, one of the programs that I have is I actually teach youth how to start their own businesses. And then every year in July, we'll have like a children's business fair with everything that they've learned through our organization. They get to show the world what they have learned. So, they to come out, they get to have their tables, they get to talk about their businesses, they get to do everything like how we do, just as kids.
Mm.
Now that's something that we do here with a nonprofit organization that I'm doing with here. So that's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we never had that in our school. I was trying to see.
No.
I was trying to see what else you were going to say that you didn't have in your school because they have taken a lot of things out that are necessary
Yeah,
from
that
school that they
that
need.
is true. So we
Yeah.
do have some other programs and stuff like that we have. Everybody knows what TED Talk is. We have a TED Ed edition. So basically, it helps our kids with their public speaking, but it also gets them to talk about what's going on in our community. So we do that, and then we also have an art typical self esteem program. And with that program, we basically do anything with art. So like one of them is songwriting and beat making for mental health.
Mm.
So it's, getting our kids just to, talk about the different things that they kind of like, go through to help push them to, push it out. Because, like I always tell my kids, like it's always something that you may be going through, another kid may be going through, and then they may look at you as their vessel. So you're teaching them something to where they want to be able to open up and be able to, express how they feel. So it's just a way for them to just have an outlet through each other and be mentors for each other, but also have us as mentors as well. Because as much as the children need us, we need them in the same sense.
Absolutely. So you
Yeah.
doing this in high schools or like
I
where you
actually, our youngest kids that we had was two. So
really
it
see
don't
that?
matter how old you are, I'm going to take you.
Wow. Okay.
Underneath my wing and I'm going to show you the way.
That's what's up. So like I know that's under your organization. So under your organization, are you going to schools and doing it at the school? You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
partner.
Actually, how I started my organization was because I was a teacher. I used to work
Yeah.
for a school district. So
Okay.
I do have connections to work with the schools.
Okay.
But also I am a property manager too. So I'll also bring it to like an after school program through property management if they have like a clubhouse or anything like that. So we
Okay.
bring it there too as well. Um, and of course, I have my own office space too. So we have
Right.
many branches. Keep
Boys and
continue to keep
girls,
helping
big
our youth.
brothers, big sisters, that too.
Huh?
Big brothers and big sisters. You got
We don't have anything like that, but we
okay.
do partner up with like other organizations. So like Black Child Legacy is what we have here. We partner up with them. I've done some things with Sac State. and in the process of doing some things with some other universities as well.
So do you
Wow.
guys
So
teach, I'm sorry, I got one more question. Do you teach financial literacy?
Yes, that also entails with our business side. So I do have a friend that is a financial advisor that actually works for a bank, and she actually comes out and helps the kids with that aspect of it too. Because of course
Oh,
they need to know how to do that in order to do anything, you know. So that's part of the life skills that we do want to teach our youth, so that way they don't do the things that we did.
absolutely. Absolutely. That's what's up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
yeah, so have you partnered up with like the 100 Black Men of Sacramento, the 100 Black Men of LA, the 100 Black Men of Oakland, like cause that's a it's a really big organization and it's a nonprofit, but they have chapters all around the nation and they do a lot of stuff for the youth, especially for the young black man that's at risk, trying to get them out of the streets and stuff like that. So that'd be a great organization for you to partner up with as well,
Yes, of course.
because they teach financial literacy and they have the guys that's in the organization. They anywhere from doctors, lawyers, college professors. Some may be general contractors. Some may be real estate agents. Like so, some of everybody's in this organization. So,
Yeah, that is something I don't want to get into, especially with our young men, because they really do need, more mentors and stuff out there, people to actually look up to.
mhm,
It's something, a program that I kind of wanted to start within my organization is work with, everybody that has like different aspects of businesses, and basically have it where it's kind of like an internship for the kids, and we
mhm,
have different people from, real estate to lawyers to all these different things, and then we just have this membership where they're able to, internship with them to learn what they kind of like want to do when they get older. So that way they can kind of have a gist of, what it is and what it takes to actually get to where they are.
So, since we're talking about the youth, we're gonna talk about it from this sector and listen. Please listen to me good. I was a youth once, but I had all these men around me: my father, grandfathers, uncles, my dad's friends, older cousins, and I had that. But nowadays, the youth have some pretty promising challenges, and they will challenge you as an adult. Like, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? Especially the ones that don't have no father figure or no male figure in their life. They just feel like they out here on their own, and they feel like they walking through the world just naked and just maneuvering how they maneuver. So, with that being said, what drives you to work with the youth, and how would you reiterate what you have learned and what you have taught to reach a young man that's troubled, and you can see if somebody don't grab him soon that the streets is going to get a hold of him and won't let him go. So how would you reiterate all that you know, all that you learn to try to reach a young man that's at risk?
Um, yeah, that's a lot. um, but for me, what my drive is the youth. As you know, I do have children. I have a daughter who's 13, and I do have a son who's 3. And um, with me teaching and stuff like that in the school district and stuff like that, I just saw a lot that the kids weren't getting. And I just really wanted to start something that the kids were able to come to, and someone that they can always talk to and listen to. And that was one thing that the kids always did with me. Even though I taught special ed, but all the kids just gravitated to me, and, they looked up to me. So I was always, trying to motivate them, to empower them to
Mhm.
do more, and to keep striving to be, better for themselves, learn more about themselves, which kind of leads to my peer mentoring program that we have. Is, we kind of get them in the know of learning more about themselves and the inside, having more self-love and self-care for themselves, and actually taking the time for themselves to actually do those things. You can take time for yourself. It's not just, the adults can do it. You can do it too.
Mhm.
You have to love yourself, and you have to be able to take care of yourself and have that self care for yourself, taking time out. So As far as the young men, um, I see it every day. I'm dealing with it right now with one of my nephews. And um, as I kind of spoke before, I work with a lot of semi-pro football players, so I kind of use them, and they kind of um, help me to help the young men that we need, because of course they need guidance from men. I mean, I can teach them a lot too, but they also need to have someone that they're able to look up to that looks like them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I grew up in a neighborhood here in California called the Manor, so I've seen it all um, as a little kid. So, I've been through some things, but also, being able to have our young men see someone who has made a change for themselves, who is doing well
Mm-hmm.
themselves, and actually see them doing something and see them, keep progressing and elevating, is something that our young men actually need. So I'm always, you know, have them around to help, get the young men the help that they need.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So, and then I did hear you speak about the mental health aspect of the music producing and the writing and stuff like that. So, I have an interesting story to tell about that. I actually, I've been in that music business. You know me for a while, so, but it was a couple young men that I couldn't reach through producing and songwriting. So I said to them, I said, so you don't like music? They was like, sure we do. I was like, so you don't want to learn how to produce or songwrite? They said, no, we don't. I said, why? He said, actually, they said they was two brothers. They said, actually, we're depressed with society. We get anxiety because our father been in jail most of our life, and we get some more anxiety because we see our mother change men like drawers. So I say, I say this right here. I said, so how about we play some music and you can listen to your favorite artist, and can you tell me your pain through song? It's like sure. So one played, you know, I'm slipping by DMX, right? And he said, that's his battle.
Mm.
He was like 19. He was like he didn't think he could ever love a woman fully because of who his mother was.
Mm,
So
Wow.
wow.
so and then the other one played he played Eric B and Rakim, I ain't no joke.
Mm.
So I said, why you play ain't no joke? He said, cause every day I go out in society, man, I gotta have this face of stone. I gotta go out like I'm ready for war. So
Hmm.
when I hear ain't no joke, it just put me in that mind state is I'm coming home. I don't know what I have to do to come home, but I'm coming home. You know,
Yeah.
I'm I'm not gonna be left out there on the stretcher. And so, I've been able to reach a lot of young men through song. You know, a lot of them don't want to talk. They don't want to talk about the trauma, but they will register through song. So when people say, uh, these young men always got something in their ear. Yeah, they do got the iPods in the ear all the time because they're listening.
Hmm.
They always listen to trying to get a grasp for it because they can resonate with some of the hip hop artists because they've been through similar things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So and so that's how I reach depressed youth sometimes through song. And because music is a vibe. With really with no music, there is no us. Because
Right.
I know for I know for a fact if people who don't talk, who don't speak, who don't really like people, but they still listen to music every day. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to add that in there. That's all.
I can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you guys have something out where you guys are at called hip hop therapy? Which it kind of reminds me of like what you're doing.
Well, I haven't really gave it a name, man. Somebody asked me what do I call it? I call it the elevation of the mind.
Mm.
through music. You know what I mean?
Music.
So um, they was like, so what made you reach it? I said, I never been a gangster or nothing like that, man, but I done been around them. And I say, what ma- they said, so why are you so in tune with music? I said, cause when I was in high school, when I was in college, I'm R&B head, so through my transition and maneuvering and stuff like that, the sound of R&B, it talked to me in a certain way. You know what I mean? It spoke to me. So when I was out there at the parties in college and stuff, and going to the frat house and stuff like that with the homeboys, when I was when I was talking and networking and moving and grooving a little bit through that song, them lyrics I remember. So I would just add into my conversation and you know just
Somebody got tricked.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what he's trying to say.
through that song, cause it's certain keywords in a song, whether it's rap, whether it's blues, whether it's jazz, whether it's country, or whether it's any type of music. It's certain words that you remember in that song, and you
Mm-hmm.
can just formulate it in your speech, and it takes the conversation to a whole new level.
Mm-mm.
Trust and believe that.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mm. Somebody got tricked.
Is that what you call it?
Bamboozled and hoodwinked.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, I wouldn't call it that. I just call it.
Oh,
It was a. It was a speech formulated. The other brothers had no idea how to do it.
sick of him, girl. I'm so I asked another. So sick of
Hey,
him. Oh, Jesus Christ.
you know what, Ashley,
Will
man? I
somebody give me
mean,
some coffee, please? Is there any staff in the building?
but anyway, man, through song, you can
Hello.
reach a lot of people.
To him.
No matter what it is, no matter from the church to the streets, from the church to the streets to the cornfields. Song, you're gonna reach a lot of people. You know what I mean? So through that form of song and what you're doing with the youth, and with you being a singer and a songwriter, there's a lot of showcases that can go on with the youth to really help them get that thing out. So you'll be like, well, I want everybody to write their own song. And if you have some people that play instruments, you know, we gonna let you write your own song. You're gonna sing it, and he's gonna play acoustic guitar for you. And let's see if you can keep up with the guitar. You know what I mean? So that's another transitional way where you can help them come out of that spiral of depression, out of anxiety, and just help them open their thought process. Because music helps you open your thoughts. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
that's another way that you can do it with the youth as well. You know what I mean? So it's a lot you can do with that music, and you already know this because you are a artist and a songwriter
Yes,
yourself. Yes.
that's true.
I know that I am so happy that you're on here. I know that glad we connected. We will definitely be talking
I'm here.
after here. You will probably see me in LA here probably around March,
I'm
February.
literally in LA like almost every weekend. So whenever you hear, you just let me know.
Yeah, I will. You are definitely my type of gal. Get the clothes, everything. You are definitely my type of hype. Me and Keisha, we will kick it with her when we Keisha. She be like our friend. You remind me of somebody that we were hanging with. Like you be one of our girls, we be out kicking and hanging out. So I'm definitely glad we met. Mm.
Let's talk about Miss Ashley. Let's talk about the
We ain't never got her to talk this much on the show. Let her have it. Go, girl.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
We
Go
ain't
ahead. Go
never,
ahead.
ever. We ain't never.
also
I
stated
promise you.
in the before we came on air. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fashion shows.
hmm
Can you expound? Can you talk about that?
Um, man, I've been modeling since 2010. I've had a clothing line before, a plus size clothing line called Cash. Um,
Oh,
and it's a mixture between me and my kids' names.
Okay.
Um, I love it. Just being able to, be a motivation for other women.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm on the shorter side, so just giving them a little bit of hope, like, hey, it doesn't matter that you're petite and you're plus size, you can still go out there and go get it. Um, I've taught runway, and I've done a lot of shows. Um, been here, everywhere, brand ambassadors for a couple of different lines and stuff too. So it's just, I just love taking pictures.
You
I
still,
love being on the runway. I love walking and just,
mhm.
strutting and be like,
Mhm.
hey, yes, I'm here. I'm
Do
right
you
here.
still do it?
Yes, actually, I do. I actually have a couple of photo shoots this upcoming weekend that I have coming up, and then yeah, so I have some things that are still being in the works. I'm glad everything is opening back up again, so I can actually do my thing. Because man,
So
You know
it's
that I'm a PR, right?
no, look,
Well, I
learn
am.
it
I am
all
a PR.
together. Look, we learned what everybody's doing today, so we can work
Right. Well,
together.
I'm a public.
Elevate.
My company is a. My company is a. It's called Exquisite PR Firm. And I'm a PR, and I'll come out. We'll come out and fly out there and just like see what you do and like blast you out. Like we'll come out.
Look,
Like I like to fly
y'all want
around.
out
Yeah.
there where y'all are, y'all let me know so I can come out there too. Because baby's a
Yeah,
travel
girl, we
and I
bring
love to travel.
video recorders and like man, videographers and like do interviews and everything. Like, yeah, like let me know what's happening and
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
let me give it like the next time you have one, like right now, like this one kind of soon. Give me like the next one. By that time we'll have a little bit of a budget and some things going on, but like 2 weeks ahead of time, we'll be ready to go. Even if we don't fly and we drive, save a little bit of money, get the hotel, get the
Just
guys
let
in.
me know. I can help you with the travel part too. Like I'm
Oh
good with that.
yes.
I'm a travel agent, so I
she
can help you
jack
with
of
that
all.
Woo!
too.
Oh,
Look,
there you go. Look, that's it.
so
Oh,
I
That's
can
that
help you
t-shirt,
with
but
that.
look, I
girl.
need to talk to you about a trip for me because I want to go for my birth. I've been,
Look,
I
that's it.
want to
We
go to
ain't got
Dubai.
her to talk
I
this
want to go
much
to
I
in
got
Dubai.
you.
4
I've
Step
been
step.
months.
I
trying to
got
get
you.
this lady and she ain't called me back, but I really want to go to Dubai. But yeah, I want to go there.
Did you say Dubai? Oh yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes, I
You
want to
been
go.
yeah.
there?
Yes, I have. I've done a
Oh,
fashion show out there with one of the designers I work with. And I helped her get there with all the rest of her models and then just kind of helped her behind the scenes. But yes, I have. And I love it.
oh, I
And
know.
it's great. And I think
Oh
everybody should
no,
experience it.
I need it.
Girl,
Yeah.
we ain't got her to talk in 4 months.
Now also,
She just needed a little bit of my energy.
She
It's
needed
coming
somebody.
through.
I told you we was gonna get somebody for
who?
you. We was gonna
Me?
get you. Yes, we was gonna
Oh.
get somebody for you. That's what it was. We ain't had nobody for her.
And
We
so
had to
the
get
other
somebody for her.
thing is, so I'm glad that you're into modeling because I got a client who lives in Texas, but she's trying to put her and she does modeling tours, but she's trying to get a footprint in California.
Well, let me know. I do
Yeah.
model management, sports management. I have, look, some of my foot players are here right now. So
This is
look,
a girlfriendship. This is not an interview. This is a friendship. This is a girlfriendship. Look, Jacob done hung up. He don't even want to
Right,
talk.
he's
right.
like, I'm done with y'all.
He's done.
It's
He don't even
ladies'
feel
night.
comfortable.
No,
It's ladies' night. And he hung up. He's mad.
Girl,
I
we
wonder if I'm gonna get
keep
a text in a
finding
minute.
out more and
He
more.
quit. He gonna be like, I'm a bookie. That's it. He ain't doing nothing else for me. He gonna be looking for his paycheck in a minute. Like, cause you sending my
Wow.
shit.
yeah, we
Yes.
definitely gonna have to work
Wow.
because I am planning a plus size fashion week with my plus modeling like management company that I have called Curves by Nature. So we're definitely gonna have to talk about that too.
Yeah. I was in my first modeling show was a plus size, but they didn't want me in there for real. She was like, but I carried it well. Like, well, what size are you? And then she went here. They let me in, but yeah.
Baby, when I tell you, when I first started out modeling here in Sacramento, California, okay, I worked with a designer that never did anything for plus size models. She designed something for me, and trust and believe, I hit that runway strutting, and they were like, "Who's that?"
Mm,
Yes, I'm that person.
yeah.
So
And
Hey,
how
you right up her alley. You right up her alley. I love it.
How tall are you, if you don't mind me asking? Because you said you.
I am 5'2". I'm a
Get
shorty.
out, girl.
So
Ooh,
Me
don't
too.
let them tell you nothing. If you short, don't let them tell
y'all
you
the same
you can
height.
do it.
Look, listen, girl. I was saying that I was 5'3" until my baby girl said, "Mom, I'm 5'3". So I said, "Okay." So I can't hold on.
Y'all
Hey,
the
but it's
same
not that.
height.
It's nothing. Some
Right,
hills can you know
right. Oh
hills
yeah,
can
that
make you
part.
taller.
Yeah, that part. That
With
part.
the heels on, she might
I
be
wear
five
some six,
six.
8 inch
With the
heels.
Right.
Don't play. Look, I can be
My
taller. You want me to be taller?
goodness. Huh?
I can be taller.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love the connection.
Yeah. Okay.
Jack ain't coming back, y'all. It's over.
Uh,
He gonna give us the floor tonight, probably. If he's done. I am so in tune with this. This is the great, great connection. We will definitely have you come back, but even outside of coming back, we probably will do a one-on-one. And we're I know for sure the next trip that we have, oh, he did come back. Hey, Jacob. I'm just
you see, you see.
So what you
Welcome
what you
back.
talking trash about me?
We
You
thought
was.
we thought you was done tonight. Now.
You thought you left us, so we
We
were
thought
just
this
saying
was a
ladies' night.
girls' night.
Oh, I mean, y'all can if y'all want me to jump back off. I can. It's not a problem.
Uh,
Is that
No.
what you want?
No, it was just having fun. We thought you had left us, Jacob. That's all. We thought you had felt some type of way
uh,
because we was giggling and laughing.
No,
That's all we
no.
thought.
That's
Some
for the
type
fellas with that's for the fellas with the high pitched voices, not me.
oh, okay.
I'm not
Ooh,
fit to play with you.
okay. 'Cause he just
right.
because his voice deep, he can hang.
You
Okay.
know, that's for them choir directors. You know, them choir directors.
You out of order.
He is
I'm,
disrespectful.
What the choir
I'm
directors
just,
do?
Ain't nobody did nothing to Jacob with their finger.
I'm
He's
just,
hit
I'm just saying, man. Most women are used to these men with these high pitched voices, these squeaky voices, and these cats that sound like Lil Boozy and stuff like that, man. Come on,
No,
man.
I like something a little deep. You gotta bring the baritone down.
Yeah, yeah, like I mean, that's why women so off balance now,
Oh,
because they
We off
dudes with
balance
squeaky
because
voices.
there's women that talk to guys that got squeaky voices.
wow. Mm.
oh, wow.
Oh my God, man.
I have
It's,
never talked to a man with a squeaky voice.
Me
Neither.
either.
Me
I've
neither.
never like even entertained that too long.
Right.
okay, let me ask you this: if you look at Radio Land, what we hear on the radio,
hmm
if you listen to the men on the radio, they don't have that Barry White. They don't have that. They just these players with these high pitched voices, man.
On the radio?
Yeah,
What
Steve
radio
Harvey really.
stations you listening to?
Steve
Right.
Harvey really.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, like, okay, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, like they don't really have baritone voices.
They don't have squeaky
I
voices.
know you're not finna talk
Yeah,
about Steve Harvey.
he don't have
Right.
no baritone voice.
You ain't finna talk about the man with the best line, and that was before he
Yeah,
cut his hair off.
well,
And
okay,
clean
call it how
water.
you want to call it.
Stay
He a,
clean.
Call,
he a man.
call it
He's
how
a
you
man of
call it
all
how you want
men.
to call it.
Right.
He don't.
Yes,
Cleaner
I
than a
tell
board of
you.
health all the
All
time.
right, okay then.
All the time, cleaner than a board of health. And do you see
That's not
the
what I said.
thickness of his
I,
mustache?
I I didn't say how he
How he
dressed.
get
I never
that?
said how he dressed. I never
How
said how
he
he
get that
dressed.
mustache though?
I said I said there is no
How he get
there is
that thick
no
mustache?
there is no baritone voices on the air like that right now.
How did Steve Harvey get that mustache that thick?
You know how he got that mustache, but that's a whole nother
Look,
conversation.
no sweat.
That's a whole nother conversation.
I'm just
That's a
saying.
whole nother conversation.
That's why he don't got no D. His voice is deep. He ain't
Right.
got right
All
from
right,
hey.
Oh, y'all cutting up.
you can you can you can speak on
It's
it
flavor.
from
What do
a
they call it? A flavor saver, saver flavor,
yeah,
flavor saver.
you can speak on it from a female point of view, but from a masculine point of view, mm, That's
He
all I
is
can say.
get off Steve. Y'all need to leave Steve alone. Now, if you were to talk about Kirk Franklin or somebody, okay, but Steve Harvey, no, I won't let you do it.
Okay. All
Wait,
right.
did you just say Kirk Franklin?
Right. Don't talk about Kurt Franklin either, though.
I'm not saying Kirk Franklin ain't bad, but he talks soft.
You think
He is. He has a high pitched voice.
Man, you
really?
know what? You know what, man?
Kirk Franklin does have a high pitched
You
voice.
you you
You
brought it
ladies
up.
can have it.
Okay.
You ladies can have it because y'all would never understand from a male's point of view ever.
I mean, Kirk Franklin has a high pitched voice. He does.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk deep, like way down here, like I'm ready, baby. He don't talk like
So
him.
so this is my thing, and I'm gonna say R.I.P. Even though he can hit every run, every riff, every bridge, every octave, but most of these dudes on the radio, Prince's voice was deeper than theirs.
Prince.
What? You never heard Prince
Yeah.
speak at an interview? What?
Yeah.
Prince. You talking about
Yeah,
some
Prince.
Purple
yeah.
Rain?
Yeah.
Heavy voice,
Yeah.
real baritone.
Yeah.
Heavy voice, real
Yeah.
I
baritone.
never
Well,
heard Prince baritone. You know what? I'm gonna put him on the TV just so I can hear him talk. I want to
yeah.
know.
Mm,
Are you serious? Prince got
You,
a baritone voice?
you
I've
ain't
never
never heard
heard
Prince?
Prince. No,
How
Why
not a
you
baritone.
look at the movies?
you
Yeah.
know you
Not
you
a
know what, man?
baritone.
She need to be tucking off the air right now. She That is so disrespectful, man.
I'm not disrespecting Prince. I'm just saying he wasn't no baritone. Not like that. I never heard
Okay,
Prince talk
all
like
right,
that.
okay. If you think
Prince a
so, okay.
baritone. Prince talk deep. Ha ha ha. Quit playing with me.
How
Are
your
you for
daughter know
real?
and you don't know? How your daughter know and you don't know? Say what?
I don't
Wait,
know.
don't bust me out.
Let
Bless her
me
heart.
see. Oh,
Put
let
some
me
holy water on that baby forehead.
see. Wait, let me see. Prince. What's Prince's real name? Because he changed it to that sign.
Symbol.
All you gotta do is put in
I didn't know
Prince
he was a
interview. Prince interviews. That's all you gotta do.
Prince.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this woman, man. Like where's she been at?
I've never heard him talk.
Well, you been in Jupiter or Mars or Pluto somewhere? What?
And Mars. Interviewing, interviewing, Jacob
Bless her heart.
Anderson.
So, Miss
Bless her heart.
Ashley,
Yes, ma'am.
what else do you do? Is there something else we haven't pulled out of you?
For real, because we want to know all the secrets, honey.
Right. We talk, and we learn more and more and more.
Mm.
Well,
Right here,
Well,
Prince
I
interview
have
with Mel B.
I have a cosmetics line called Ekene
Oh, that's right.
Cosmetics.
You didn't talk about that.
Yes, it's named after my kids. I'm right now I'm working on my matte lippy line. And it's nudes for us melanin queens over here.
Oh,
So
I
I,
have to try matte. I have one matte, and it's a purple.
I got every shade that look good on every melanin skin. Okay.
Okay, girl. Okay, then.
So yeah, so I got that, and then man, just all over the place. Okay. From if
I
you need,
I hear rather. I hear.
so if you
Mm.
need something, mentor for your kids, I got that. You need something with makeup. I actually went to school for makeup, so I can actually do makeup too. Um, as I said, management. Um, I pretty much coach the whole Cali Gold semi pro team out here. So I have a lot of football players. I have a lot of models. Just whatever you need. If it's something that I don't know, I teach myself how to do it. So yeah.
Wow.
That's dope. That's real dope.
I need to be talking to you too. You saying you teach yourself how to do it? I need you. We need to be on. We need to be partners. Oh, excuse me.
Let's go. Whenever
Yeah.
you're ready.
Yeah.
Got you.
That part.
I'm always trying to help. So everybody can elevate. It don't got to be just for one person.
Absolutely, it's enough money for all to make. It's enough
Everybody.
money. Yeah,
Oh, I do t-shirts and stuff too. So I do print and all that kind of stuff too.
do
So
you? Well,
you
dang.
ever need something for your PR company with your logo or anything like that on it, I can do all of that too. I
Okay.
can find, you want to have
One
a
stop
notebook,
shop.
I can do that.
You,
Look, sweatpants, sweatshirts, pins, whatever. I can do it all.
okay.
On the job stuff, and you're going to be going on tour soon, aren't you? And you've got your album out already.
You were saying that your the clothing line is your kid's name. So like, what is it? It's
I
Cash.
had no
It's
idea.
Cash. So my daughter's name is Kaylee.
Hmm.
I
Me,
had
of
no
course, the
idea.
A is for Ashley, and then my son, his last name is Jet, so it's Jet. So it's pronounced as Cash, like cash money, but spelled with KAJ.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Girl,
the
you got a lot
clothing
going
line.
on, and I am proud of you, honey. I am so proud of you. I feel like I am behind. I
Yeah.
need to follow up behind you. I'm gonna be calling you. I need to get on your level for real. I'm gonna be just like you when I grow up.
Look,
Nah,
I'm just trying to do everything I can for my kids. You
that
know,
That's
is, you
all.
hear
leaving
me?
a legacy for them. This is what
Absolutely.
it's for. So literally
Generation,
everything that I have, my clothing
generational
line is
wealth.
us
Seriously.
in there. My cosmetics line is Ekene, which is my son's African name, which is Ekene, but it's spelled Ekene. But my daughter's name is Kaylee, so I spelled it as Ekayne. So it has a mixture of both of them in there too. So everything that I have, it's a mixture between me and my kids, just in some way, shape,
That's
or form.
good. That's dope. That's dope.
What does
Yeah.
your son's name mean something? I know it has a meaning to it. Does it?
Ekene.
Yes.
Yes, it means thanks be to God.
Oh, I like that. That's different too.
Yeah.
Ekene.
Yes, it's a lot longer, but the
Okay.
shortening version is Ekene.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up.
You
Mm.
got
That
your coffee?
is. Yes, girl, I got my coffee. You are an amazing individual. You
Thank
are just
you.
my type of. I have to learn. They say hang around people who you would like to around, be like, and you'll turn into that. They say birds with feathers.
Flock together.
You tell me who you hang with, and I'll tell you how you are.
Mm.
By
Show
Mm.
myself, by
friend.
myself,
Yes.
Mm.
Show me your
a
friend.
lot of the times because there's no one around me who's like me.
Mm.
They say I'm kind of weird, I'm kind of quirky, I kind of daydream, I think a lot of whatever. But I must say that you are that, or an epiphany of what I can imagine myself being. I work a lot. I work really, really hard. All these different things, but not mastering anything. Not a master of anything, but working hard at all these different things. So I definitely, definitely, definitely want to applaud you at everything. This is the most. This is the reason why I know that you have conquered something, because this is the most that we have had LA Keys talk. So you have to be business minded, business for her to have you. You know how what do they say when you are asexual? Person who is stimulated by a person's mind,
Mm-hmm.
not by the look. That's me. Um, I'm stimulated by the mind,
Right.
right? So that's her. You have to stimulate her by what you do. You have to be smart or intelligent. So that's you. We have had a select, but we've had doctors on the show. The only other person who has made her talk is Dr. Otaka.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it. No one else. Everyone else is kind of a couple of questions. Oh, a couple of questions. And it's kind of questionable. And it's almost like, do you want to be here? And she's like, oh, I don't know if I want to be here. And I'm like, oh, are you sure you want to? Are you okay? No, but we don't, let her talk. Go, honey, run. Yes,
Sometimes, like I
because
always say, it's energy too.
it
Absolutely.
is. It's
It's
the
Absolutely.
energy
connection.
too. If
Absolutely.
your I'm
Absolutely.
same, and I'm an empath, so I feel everything. So
Oh,
if your
girl,
energy
I
is
do
off,
too.
I'm like,
I
okay,
am.
time for me to go.
Mm-hmm.
But if the energy is there and it's good energy, you feed off of it. It's something that you want, you gravitate to it.
Hmm.
So could be just energy too, you know.
Absolutely.
And it is, and this is the best one of the we have had good shows, but this is one of the many best shows that we've had, I must say. And so
Ah,
we have blessed the winding down show. And I'm grateful that you're here.
thank
I
you. I'm
would
glad to
like
be
you to
here.
come back. Yeah, I would like you to
Like,
come
thank you, Jacob.
at the beginning of the
Welcome,
year
not a
because I
problem.
know you're gonna have something new at the beginning of the year because your mind doesn't stop going.
Right.
But between now and then, I would love to pick your brain about some things that are not on air, that are off air,
Yeah.
uh, that I would like to know. And no twos and no hows and no do's because I'm not perfect, but there's a perfect
Hey,
world
we
out
all
there.
not perfect. Look, there's
Right.
some things I
Nobody.
can learn from you, and there's some things that I can learn from you, Miss Keys, too,
Absolutely.
and
All the
Jacob. We
time.
can all learn from each other. That's how we continue to
Absolutely.
keep growing. That's how we elevate.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're building an
Absolutely.
empire, and we're building it all together by working together. That's how we
Absolutely.
grow.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And as long as that door is open, I'm going to use it. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
Well, well, I know the dopest people anyway, so I mean,
That tea
I know,
so is
I
so
know the dopest people,
the silly putty
So that's why you
oh,
on here, because I know the
Look,
dopest people. So you know what I mean.
and look, and I was shocked when you called me too. I was like, okay, we haven't talked in a minute. What's going on?
Yeah. Uh huh. So you know me. I'm spontaneous like that. I won't talk to you for a whole year, but
Right.
if I see an
Because
opportunity,
it's been a
I'll be
minute.
like, yeah, that's me.
But it was a good one. I like this is gonna be
thank
No,
you.
no
Yeah.
doubt, no
Thank
doubt.
you.
Yeah.
And I hope that you pass this.
And thank God that we was able to get. I mean, you was able to get back on here.
Because,
'Cause
right,
everything
because
worked
we
out.
waited.
man,
We
I was like,
waited.
what's going on? I'm like, I can't hear nothing. This is not no.
Right.
I'm like, it needs to be fixed and it needs to be fixed now.
Right. Right.
And we were
Hmm.
persistent. We were persistent. We were not giving up. We were not giving up. That's something that I will not do. I'm not giving up. And then when it like got down to 9 minutes, we were like, okay, we're gonna run it. He pops up, then I'll let it run and we'll start from scratch. Everyone has we don't have an editor. We have 500 people in the audience. What's it gonna take for us to start over? Nothing but for me to say retake, start over. Hey, welcome to the That's it. So it's not a big deal.
We made
I'm
it work.
just glad that you made it. I mean, wow, just awesomeness. Like, how is your day? Like, does your day go by so fast that like it's just in the blink of an eye? It's not enough hours.
I have to have a busy day. If I don't have a busy day, if I'm not doing nothing, I don't feel like I'm doing anything productive. So I gotta
Girl,
stay
come
busy.
on. Yes,
Yeah.
it's me, girl. Come on. If I'm
Yeah.
not feel like I'm incompetent,
Yeah.
I feel like I've lost control and I don't have anything going on.
Yeah, that's me.
Now, are you still teaching? Are you still teaching as
Not
well?
for the school district, but through my
Oh, okay.
nonprofit, because can't nobody tell me nothing.
I hear
Hey,
that part. I hear
hey.
you. I hear.
Can't nobody tell me
Okay.
nothing.
Right.
No politics in this. This is just
Right.
kids just wanting to be kids
Whew.
and teaching them life skills that they need to have. That
Right.
can't
Right.
nobody tell me nothing.
Right.
I don't know if I
That
would ever
corporate
try teaching.
America is something else, ain't it? Jesus.
Man, look, I'm
Whew.
teaching through
I
my
don't think I
nonprofit,
can ever
so
go back.
I'm still teaching, just not for the
Right.
school district.
That's
I
what's
have something called Progress to Perfection that I want to do something with. And I've been sitting on it since 2014. I want to make it a nonprofit, but I have no idea how to start or what to do
Let me
to
know.
go about
I got
helping men and women get off the streets. I don't know. Or families or whatever. I don't know what to
That's
do.
kind of like another reason why I got into property management too. My grandfather had his own property management company growing up, and I've been doing that off and on for 15 years. And it's just getting to the point to where it's like, okay, it's time to start it back up. I've been working for other companies, but now it's starting, to
with
start
a
the legacy back
family.
up again of my
Right.
grandfather's company.
Right.
Because I mean, they need it. They need us. And if there's a
Absolutely.
way that I can continue to keep helping, like today, we fed the homeless today. We feed the
That's what
homeless
we
every Sunday.
that's what we did today. Well, we fed some homeless men, went to the men's shelter, and it was awesome. They were
I
so
love it.
appreciative.
We
We
usually
did
do it
them
on Sundays, but we
A
did it
early
today.
Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I said we usually do it on Sundays, but we did it today because it was supposed to rain.
Uh-huh.
So we wanted to make sure that they had something, to last them for the next couple of days.
Yeah, we did them an early Thanksgiving dinner, and they were so appreciative.
They do. I
Oh my
love it.
God. Yes. They were like, I mean, came in saying, God bless y'all. Thank y'all. This was a really good meal. People
They're
just,
so
life
appreciative.
happens. Life happens. And it's just, yeah. You have some people that passed by today. They were very intelligent. Some of them, lawyers, and life just had a turn.
Yeah.
But it was just amazing. I haven't done a lot of, I do a lot of service work, but with this pandemic, we haven't done too much service work. So
Right.
it was good to get back out there today. Yeah, I
It
like
is.
that.
I'm glad things
Yeah.
are slowly open up.
Yes.
This is gonna be the new
Yes.
normal, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, so they say. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
just feel like this is just gonna be the new normal, and we
yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah. That's the same thing my mother and my brother was talking about this week past, that this is
yeah,
the new normal, so be prepared for it. So,
just roll with the punches and keep it going.
That's it.
yeah,
And don't let it
yeah,
stop you.
Right. That part.
yeah.
That part.
It
Mm-mm-mm.
doesn't even feel like there's anything different to me. It seems like we've been doing it so long now that
Oh,
this.
it's a difference. It's a difference. I
I'm
can
saying
definitely
if
tell it's a
there is
difference.
a difference. I mean, obviously, but I'm
Yeah.
saying for me, it just doesn't feel
Because we've
like
been going
it's
through it for a while. Like it's just all right.
that
Right.
right. That's what I mean. Like we've been going through it so long that I have made this a part of my life. It's a part of my life. It's a ritual now. Like,
Right.
But if you look at other countries like Norway and Sweden and places like that, they they passed the pandemic. They don't even wear masks over there no more because
Good.
everybody did what they're supposed to do, and so
Mm-hmm.
they don't even have the pandemic over there anymore. It's
Yeah,
just in America, people won't do what they're supposed to do, man.
that's true too. That's
hmm
very true.
Mr. King Jacob, can you
Hmm.
explain what it is they're supposed to do?
Follow protocol. It's simple. It doesn't take a Chinese. It doesn't take a Chinese rocket science to figure that out.
he
It
said
follow protocol.
Chinese rocket science.
Yeah, I mean it's simple, man. Follow protocol. Ain't nobody like people be going in places and stuff, and these people be
Oh,
coughing everywhere and germs and stuff, and don't nobody got on no mask, and now you bring the shit back home to your family. That's not
Mm-hmm.
following protocol. Stay away
Because it's
from
still
people that's not in
mandated
your
that you
circle.
have to wear a mask, and people still
Yeah,
be out there not wearing the mask.
right.
It's gotten to
Stay
the
away
point
from
to where
people.
like Costco and stuff, they actually have the mask in the front. So you try to come through the store with
Yes.
no
Right,
mask on. Here you
Yes.
go.
Right. Ain't no
Take
right.
this
excuse.
mask because you
Yeah.
have to wear one.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And so, with that being said, you out there messing with who shot John, and you
mm,
bring it back to your immediate circle,
mm,
and
mm,
now
mm,
and now the whole family sick, and everybody want to beat you the fuck up
mm, mm,
because you got them sick.
mm, mm, mm.
So they're gonna be real mad when stuff start shutting down again and you can't do nothing.
Yeah,
You stuck in the
Mhm.
yeah,
house.
You
yeah.
stuck.
Follow the protocols, y'all.
Right,
Yeah.
Mm,
right.
We can
So,
still keep elevating. Okay.
mm,
but in society, in case you didn't know, can I tell you a little secret? Some
What's
people
the
don't
secret?
want to elevate. Some people don't want to elevate. Some people
That's
want to
true
stay
too.
in that stagnated process so everything can remain the same.
What that remind you of, y'all? Defender.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
and then I have another one, and some people don't know how to elevate. They want
No.
to, but they don't have
Yeah.
the tools or the resources to
Okay.
elevate.
Just
yeah.
like you learn how to walk, you learn how to ride a tricycle, you can learn how to elevate.
No,
You
no,
you
that's
you
not
you
true.
got to
That's not
want to
some
learn how
people
to
don't know
elevate.
what questions to ask about what it is. So I don't I'm not gonna agree with you on that.
No,
They
See,
but
but
have
you
that's
don't
another
have
reason
to.
why I tell my kids, just
That's your choice.
because you may have a question that you have that you may think is stupid in your mind, there's another kid or another person that got that
thinking
same
the same
question and you
thing.
asked it, and now that question's getting answered, and now they got the answer that they needed because you asked it. I always
Absolutely,
tell them, don't be afraid to speak, to have a voice. You have a voice,
absolutely,
use it.
Yep.
absolutely.
Use your voice.
But again, I've also been with some people too, though, that don't know what questions to ask. You see what I'm saying? So there's a
They
difference.
say
It's
that.
not that I'm not gonna say that it's necessarily that they don't want to ask. They don't know what questions to
Hmm.
ask. So
No
Or
problem.
how to
I think
ask.
also
there
too,
there
like
you
something that
go.
I
There you
use
go. That
is,
part too. So it's for the person whose craft that is to make sure we do our due diligence.
I
Mm-hmm.
think also too, what kind of helps is, everybody learns differently.
Absolutely.
So part of my
Absolutely.
mentoring program that I do is I actually help the kids learn what kind of learner they are. So that
Absolutely.
way it's easier for them to, they feel more comfortable with
Absolutely.
who they are, as what type of learner that they are. So that way it
Right.
better helps them within school, or if they're talking to anyone like that, because they know how they learn now.
They're
Now
learning
they
skill.
can write notes according to what type of learner they are, and it's going to
Right.
test scores or whatever else it may be. They feel they get a little bit more, they have more courage.
Absolutely.
They're able to, now they know how they learn. So now they're like, okay, I can do this. I know
Absolutely.
what I need to help me elevate. So
Absolutely. Right. And you have to be gifted to do that, because not everybody that teaches, well, you already know this, that are actual teachers in the school know how to teach. They can't reach everybody on their level. And
well,
sometimes
not
they
only
teach
that, there's
over
some
their
people
heads.
who
Sometimes they teach over their heads.
and there's also some teachers that work in the school districts that they
Don't
teach because that's the only thing that they can do. They don't have a passion to teach people.
there you better say it. And
So
I don't like it. Some of it I don't like it when it's our own people. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to
yeah,
be there, move and let somebody be there that wants to be there.
right, because you're not helping them in any way,
Right.
shape, or form.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm so sick of this. And then some of the I have heard some children say, and I never heard nothing like this. I have heard some teachers say that, I mean, some kids say that the teacher told them that they wasn't gonna amount to nothing. They wasn't gonna. I've never heard. I don't remember. I never heard anything like that in my school from any of my teachers growing up.
I've heard when I was teaching, and mind you, I stopped teaching for the school district back in 2018, and there are some teachers who are like, "Oh, I'm just here because it's a paycheck,"
Yeah, yeah, I heard that
and they
too.
tell kids that. I'm like, how are
That's
they supposed to
terrible.
look up to you?
Mhm.
You telling them that
Well,
you're
teachers
basically
don't feel
telling
like
them that
Mm,
you don't care.
teachers
Some
don't
of
feel
mm-mm.
like they should be role models. They don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I've heard some
or
kids.
maybe they didn't have the role model that
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think parents should be role models for sure.
oh, have you guys read? There's a book called How to Be a Parent Champion. I think it's called
Hmm.
A Champion Parent.
Uh-uh.
Like helping your kids and stuff like that with the school, and how to be, an advocate for
Right.
them. It's a really good book. I'm gonna have to send it to you guys, but it's a really good book. I actually had some of my parents with my nonprofit actually read it, and it has helped them a lot,
Really?
because sometimes even the parents don't even know how to,
Yeah.
advocate for their children.
Absolutely. Now, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I did some years ago, and I gotta find that. It was a nonprofit that gave classes to train parents on how to advocate for their children.
Right.
And it was a really good class.
Yeah.
It was a really good class. I'm glad you said that.
Why so serious, King Jacob?
What'd you say?
Why so serious? What you thinking about?
I think about a lot, man. I just, really think with nowadays, a lot of people don't really, use the resources and the tools that's given to them. Like, if you want to get into a profession and you know somebody that's in that profession, Google questions that's normally asked to this professional, and you have a sit down with them and you ask them those questions. So
Simple.
not only do you have the questions from Google, but you also have the feedback from that particular person that's in that profession to break it down to you so you can understand in layman terms.
Right.
Now,
Right.
found on that question on that, not everybody is computer savvy or technology savvy either. Listen to him. He putting his head. That's the truth. Real talk.
That
It
is
is. And it's scary too sometimes
There-
because that's the way the world is going.
Thank you. Transition. We
It's
already made
going that way.
a lady. I worked the elections last week.
Lord
And
Jesus.
it was a
Fix it.
lady there, right? And she's an older lady, and she explained to me that she just now took some classes for computer because she was scared to make that transition,
Hmm.
fearful. And she said she had to overcome that fear. And I said, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you admitted, and I'm glad that you took that step to learn technology. She's so happy that she took the class and learned about computers. She said they taught her the basics of the modem and all of that, and then move forward, which is good.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that are not, they stuck in their ways and they ain't going. They staying where they are. Well, King Jacob.
I don't got nothing to say, man. I don't got nothing to say. Lord have mercy. We just need to rub some holy oil in their forehead and keep it moving. That's all.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I ain't. And normally I'll be sleepy, maybe because
cause she on here and got you amped up.
The energy.
Mm.
Look, I just done let Keisha had a show. And since she's doing the show tonight,
It's your show tonight.
I'm able,
You got
I'm
your
able, I done bent my head down. I'm over here taking my real estate class, y'all. I'm over here doing my quiz. I'm on number 37. I'm hoping I answer the question right.
You got this. Mindset.
absolutely.
I know everybody asking me, what am I doing with my head down? I done got like 4 texts. Mind y'all business. I'm taking my real estate class because I don't get to do it no other time. This the only time I get to do it.
Definitely hear you.
This the quiz part.
It's called the
Remember,
winding down, right? You winding down and you getting things
Absolutely.
multitasking.
girl, it's 63 questions. I'm on number 39.
You got it. Keep at it.
That's what I
It's
was doing, y'all.
not timed, is it?
I hope it ain't, because if it is, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be messed up.
Girl.
If it is, I'm gonna be messed up. I hope not, because they talking about some stuff. It's more technical than anything, and I took a too long question 15. So yeah, that's honesty for your ass on my show, on our show, winding down late night conversation. So that's what I was doing. I had my head down.
Shit, man.
It's been going on since January. You know I need my answer. I supposed to been took the test.
Mm.
I just wanted to be over Jesus.
Yeah, but you still gotta be focused. Mindset gotta be right.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you
I'm
got this.
trying to rock my way in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I forgot how many yards it was from the fence to the other person's yard for you to say the property ain't yours. I don't know if it was DSC. I started to say all the above. You know, you be thinking in your head in school. They say if you don't know the answer, answer the last one. Say D. All the above.
Lord Jesus. Have mercy.
I
Fix
looked
it.
up and
Fix it. Fix it.
I,
Fix it.
I looked up
Miss
like
J.
this, and all I see was Jacob shaking his head, and I said, "Yeah, that's the right answer." I just need to take that last test. Oh my God.
You ever think about getting in tax liens and deeds?
I have, and I just was like, wow, I don't even know because I didn't even think that I could do that. I didn't even, it's so overwhelming. It's so much. You have to know everything.
Yeah.
I did not know that you know every little thing, every little thing.
I like doing tax liens and deeds because it's basically you can just do it from home and you can do literally all over the world. And you ain't gotta
I
have
didn't know that.
special classifications, no real estate license, no nothing. And you can just go ahead and just do it.
Look, I was just about to ask you, do you do that too? But you just answered the question for me. Lord
Wow.
have mercy, Jesus.
So you
Oh,
just so
there
you
goes
didn't take the
Joan.
certificate?
So you know too, you in California, so y'all don't have to really go to school to be an attorney, but you can do what Kim Kardashian did. Are you doing that too? Did you do it? I can't think of it.
Uh-uh.
Um,
No.
you know, Kim Kardashian, you just had to stay in California and then you just, oh my God, I gotta look it up.
Yeah, because
But you can Google it, probably Google Kim Kardashian's because she stayed in California. I don't know. But Google it.
But I think
I'm
I
gonna
know
have
what
to
you're
look
talking
that up.
about. She didn't
She didn't have to go to college for it. I think she just had to work with
took
an
the board
attorney.
exam. She just took the board exam, right?
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
this
by
happened to my
working with an
dad.
attorney, and then
My
taking a
dad,
board.
well,
Internship.
he's a doctor, so he had all his PhD stuff back home in Africa, and then he decided to continue keep going to school, but he didn't have to. He could have just took it straight to the board and just paid his money and could have been a doctor right then and there. But he
Mhm.
started all over again when he came out here.
Well, they said I'm glad you said that. Now I have a partner. I'm an agent, a licensed agent, broker rather, and I have a guy
Hey,
who's from who's from uh I want to say Nigeria, but he said that he has his bachelor's and stuff over there, but over here he had to start all over. He said it doesn't mean anything.
yeah, that's why. I mean, he could have challenged it.
Uh
He
huh.
didn't have to.
Uh
My
huh.
dad, he wanted to go back to school. He just like
Okay.
go school whiz. But you can challenge it, and you can. I think it's like. Well, I know this is some years ago, but it was like $5,000 to challenge it and just take the test and just go ahead and do it that way. And then just like anything else, you have to be on probation. I think he had to be on there for like 2 to 3 years or something like that. But
Really?
I mean, he
Ain't
didn't have
bad.
to. He could have challenged it. He probably, it's who you know
Right.
and the resources that you have. But yeah,
Right. Wow. Well, everything is about money, so they gonna tag you either way. Either you come over here, go
they
back to school,
taxing.
or you come over here, right, or come over here and pay them. You challenge it, like you just said.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So is your father still? Is he still over here, or where is he at?
No, he's here.
Oh,
He's in
okay.
California. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He just came back home about a month or so ago. He went
Okay.
back home
Okay.
for a
So what
month.
about your mother?
She's here. She's in the States. She's from the States.
Okay.
You got siblings?
I'm the oldest on both sides. And I have 8 siblings.
Oh wow.
And my youngest
Total from both.
sibling, huh?
Total from both parents. 8 from
It's
both.
8 altogether. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. And my 2 youngest siblings, the boy, he is a junior in high school. And then my youngest sister, she's a freshman in high school.
oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You was
And boy, do I tell you, he's a whiz. Okay.
it's
I
My
believe
little
it
brother
just
is
by
a
the way you
whiz. He don't have to read a book. I wish I don't have to read study a book to
real.
do anything. He can answer like over 100 math questions in less than 15 minutes. I'm like, I don't know how you do it.
Wow.
Look,
talk.
give me
Speed,
some of that. Oh, bring it over here. I need
some
it
of
too.
that mojo.
Right.
These kids is coming out smarter and smarter every day.
Which is good. So what is he? You say he's a junior or
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? What are his plans? Do you know?
He's a STEM kid.
Oh,
He has been looked at ever since he was in elementary school from UC Davis. Well, UC Davis is out here,
get
but
out.
they used to look at him all the time. They when he started kindergarten, they wanted to bump him up to the second grade, and then he did a NASA program in elementary school too, like his fifth and sixth grade, and
Mm.
he did a NASA summer program. So he
Wow.
built games, he do animations, he do all kinds of stuff. He's smart.
So did your parents did they bump him up or did they just leave him where he was?
Not my mama. She said because at the time, my brother he was real short,
Oh,
but now he's like almost 6 foot,
oh wow.
and then my other two brothers they're 6'4" and 6'8".
Oh wow.
So now he's taller. But
Right.
then she was like, she's like, my baby, no, that's my baby. He little, no, we not bumping him up to second grade so he can just be the smallest kid in the
Yeah.
classroom. Like no,
Right.
but yeah. But
Wow.
he used to help out all the time inside of class. The teacher was like, oh, "Okay, help the kid," and he'll go help the kids. But yeah, no, she didn't bump him up. She was like, "No," she was like, "No, ma'am, not today."
Yeah. Wow.
And it's amazing that he's just that smart.
Smart.
Way past smart as smart
I'm
can
still in
grow.
school. I'm at Humboldt State, and I'll be asking him for help. Okay,
Mm,
brother, show me how is this supposed to be done.
mm.
Wow.
I'm like, don't give me the answer. Just break it down to me.
Right.
And
Right.
Right.
he'll break it down.
What you going
To
to
see
school?
that in itself, though, it has to be remarkable.
Hmm.
To sit next to a genius, like how does his mind work? Do you ever?
I want to know. I want to go in that mind and see how it works.
Right.
That's what I thought. When's your birthday again?
Mine, September 21st,
My birthday is January 25th.
What's your sign? September 21st?
Virgo.
Virgo. Get out, Virgo. Okay. Okay, yeah, September, August. Okay. What you going to school for?
Leadership, of course.
I'm
Leadership studies.
school also for organizational management.
Yeah, I wanted to do that for my master's.
Yeah. Mm. It's just a lot of writing. Yeah.
Hmm.
And your
Even
mind
with leadership,
be
it's a lot.
my mind be needing a break. I be needing a mental.
You do be needing a mental break because it's
Yes.
a lot.
Oh my God.
It's a lot, but well worth it in the same sense. It's rewarding.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
have definitely went over time.
Okay.
This is what happens when you have fun.
Okay.
Right.
It does. So you're having fun. But we have went over time.
Oh,
And we thank you so much for
yeah.
gracing and blessing us. And
Yes.
we will definitely have you come back. We will definitely be transferring cell phone numbers. You can leave it in the box or leave it anywhere afterwards, or
Got
you
you. Thank
automatically
you so
know we are
much.
connected. Keisha is also on Facebook. It's Lakeisha Sager, and you can go
Yeah.
from there, sir. And
She's a friend of yours, right? So I can go on. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
this is like way back fourth grade back.
Yeah.
Fifth
Okay.
grade back. So like, come on and join the thing because you are more than welcome. You feel like you're part of the crew.
Yay. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
having me. I really appreciate it. It was
Yes, thank you
definitely
so
fun.
much. I
Yeah.
was not being disrespectful. I hope you were not feeling disrespectful, but the
No,
topic
not
is
at all.
going on. Thank you so much
Yeah.
because I was definitely taking my test.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice night.
Thank you so much. See you guys
Good night,
later.
All right.
everybody.